Hey guys, so this time I'm going to cover one of my favorite passes is the face crank pass. You've probably seen Leandro Lowe use this one a lot. It's one of my favorite ways to get through the single leg guard. So before going into the pass, I need to first show what the single leg guard is so you guys know where to set this up from. Okay, so basically the single leg guard position is the guy has his arm above, wrapped around your leg with the lapel fed. Okay, I'll rotate this a little bit. Okay. With the lapel fed here. Okay, the guy can get to this situation a lot of different ways. The main threat that the guy has here is either one, coming up on the single leg, so he comes up on his elbow and then he just backs out and stands up, and then he's going to do a single leg. Okay, a lot of guys use this position. Another common threat is if I'm here and he gets a hold of my sleeve, he can use his back knee here to bump me. I lose my balance, I can't post, and then he comes up. Okay. This is also why, like in my understanding the knee cut video, I talked about there's certain situations you need to post, certain situations you don't. This is one of the situations that's really important in the beginning to not let the guy control the sleeve. Because if I try to finish like a traditional knee cut, where I go here, I have the lapel, and I go head down like this, he's gonna bump. I'm gonna face plant, and then he's gonna come up, right? So. The way we're gonna, the guy can get to this position, like so many different situations, right? I could be in like the quarter guard, like just starting like this, and the guy just comes around your leg like that and feeds the position. He can set it up from like spider guard, like here he just pushes your leg out, sits up and feeds the lapel. It happens all the time, okay? So let's start, we're gonna look at two situations to get to the finish, okay? The first situation, we're gonna be in kind of this quarter guard type position. It's almost like the guy's just playing half guard and he's got the lapel fed. Okay, the main thing I want to do, I have to worry about first, is this sleeve control. I'm going to control his sleeve, but I can't pressure forward. I keep my left leg up for balance, so he can't bump me. So if you try to bump here, I can keep my balance with my foot. Okay, I hold this sleeve, and now what I want to do is, because if he's turned this way with his neck, it's hard to get a good collar grip for the finish. Okay, so I'm going to use my right knee, and I center him up just a little bit. All right. From here, now I can dig my collar grip deep. I want to go way behind the neck here. From here, I turn my wrist upward and I start to put my forearm down on his face. Okay, that's hence the name face crank, right? Okay, we don't want to go on the neck. You can do that in certain situations, but the face has a lot more pressure. Once I get the pressure closer towards the face, now I'm going to drop my knee like a nail on the floor and I post the hand. And once I start coming forward for the pass, I don't really want to try to control his sleeve, because if I'm here, even though I have this face crank, if he controls my sleeve back here and he bumps, I lose my balance and he comes up. Okay? So we're here, we're on the side position, he's got the lapel fed. I control his sleeve, my right hand. I go on the shoulder, you could grab like the material on his back here, and then we use our knee to center him up a little bit. Once we center up, we dig this collar grip deep, we drop our knee towards the floor and post our hand. And now we can start getting this face crank pressure here. Okay? So two things are going to happen here. Either the guy is going to let go of the lapel grip, okay, and just let you through, right? Or, Kevin already unlocked here, but basically what happens here is that you're basically keeping the guy's bottom hips rotated towards you, and you're trying to rotate his upper body the other way by cranking the face. So if he unlocks his legs, right, then he can alleviate the pressure from the face crank. But then I can just step around and go here. The other alternative for him when I go here is just to let go of the lapel. Okay, that's fine there. At that point, I can grab the arm and pull up because he can no longer bump. I can kick the back leg off and finish the pass. Okay. One more variation of this situation is when we're sitting up. When we're sitting up here, as I come down, the guy can start to, like if he has his knees in more like this, it becomes a little bit trickier, right? So I have to worry about the lasso, so lasso your foot over, stuff like this. He'll push to get this bottom leg out, so it gets kind of hairy to deal with there, right? So look, what I like to do when I'm in this position, right, rather than going straight through for the position, is when I drive my knee in, especially if the guy's trying to do like the instep and stuff here like this, I try to just put him flat so his back first. I'm not thinking about knee cutting yet. I go to this middle position. So I'm going to push him more to the right and drive my knee down here. I'll take my left foot to clear this foot out. Bring the camera around there. Yeah, so I'll use my left foot to clear this out. And then I go to this position here. I want to step my right foot or shin high into his knee. Okay? This is like a nice balance position. From here, I can move and control. I can underhook cut, or I go cross collar. From here, again, I'm going to take my right knee and I drop it right near the armpit. Post the hand high, start the face pressure. Okay, he either unlocks the legs and I can step through and go to knee on belly, or he just lets go of the collar grip. Then I'll grab the arm and pull up to finish here. Okay. A really good specific training way I like to develop this position for guys is just start here. Start with the guy with the legs passed behind your leg like this. He has the top arm controlling the single leg position, and he's kind of on his side. We start here. I have my left leg. I control this sleeve. Come around this side. Okay, I control this sleeve in the beginning, right, so that he can't come up. If I don't have this, he can come up on his elbow, right? So I get a hold of this sleeve early and elevate it, right? I push the shoulder, center my knee up. From here, I can dig my collar grip deep, cut the knee, post the hand. Now I face crank pressure here until he either opens the legs and I step out and go to knee on belly, or until he keeps his legs locked, he has to let go. I switch to the elbow, pull up. Now I can kick the back leg off and finish here. Okay? Like I said before in the understanding knee cut video, how you knee cut varies very dramatically depending on the controls of the situation the guy's in. How you do it in De La Riva is very different. I'm going to do a comprehensive video on passing the De La Riva in general. But this one right here I think is probably one of the most common situations I see people in where I think the knee cut is a great solution to the problem. Okay guys, if you have any questions, as always, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks a lot.
Excellent, Mujahid man. Excellent, let's go. Avantage, isso.
Mandeep Kara, this is your final call, comes number 1. Mandeep Kara, number 1.
Excellent, let's go.